Coffee with MarkZ, Thursday morning chat, the 7th of November 2024. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Thank you MarkZ for all your time and encouragement daily. PDK. MarkZ update, some highlights by PDK, not verbatim. MarkZ disclaimer. Please consider everything on this call as my opinion. People who take notes do not catch everything. And it's best to watch the video so that you get everything in context. Be sure to consult a professional for any financial decisions. MZ. We do not have militiaman this morning, but he hopes to join tomorrow or Saturday for a brief update. Member. Good morning and what a week. I feel very confident and hopeful the RV is about to be released. Member. I feel Nasara is just around the corner. Member. This week went fast. MTW felt like one entire day with a few naps in between. Member. Any good news overnight, Mark? Member. Does anyone else feel like something big is coming? MZ. Great question. There is no bad news. We still seem to be in the RV news doldrums, which I think is fantastic, because of who is quiet. Member. I would love to hear more about who is quiet and why that excites you. MZ. I still go straight to voicemail. With it being 2 days after the election, I am hoping they're busy getting it done. I see the light at the end of the tunnel now. MZ. The news out of Iraq has been overwhelming positive. MZ. We know auctions for US dollars are due to stop this year. They have been very clear on that. From both the governor of the central bank and al-Sudani. The auctions right now are taking trillions of dinar out of circulation, which increases the purchasing power of their currency. It is a clear preparation for a change in value. Member. Iraq's goal is to go cashless by January. Member. Do you still think RV by the 9th? Iraq parliament is meant to go on recess then? Member. Iraq's parliament is calling for extending their session until December 10th to catch up on pending laws. Member. And December 10th is Victory Day in Iraq, where Sudani said the monetary reform would be done by MZ. Prime Minister. We are facing a new Iraq and the road to development will be an artery linking most countries. He is also mentioning the ports like the new Grand Fao port project, which will be a mega port. It's now open and functioning. This is important, guys. Iraq will become an artery between Asia and Europe. MZ. Al-Rafadain announces the application of the electronic system in 48 branches in Baghdad and the provinces. I am certain we will hear more about this from militiamen and crew. MZ. Analysis. The Iraq file has deteriorated in Washington recently, but small officials have intervened. In other words, the US has effed a void. Iraq is hoping for a more measured and supportive role from the next administration. Also the support to remove US forces and let Iraq be sovereign. MZ. Bond side is still quiet like I mentioned earlier. Member. Are they under NDAs and gone quiet? Intel is out that tiers have been paid. Tier 4 is next. Member. Let's say they pulled the trigger on bonds now. I wonder what's the time frame for us to go. MZ. When they pull the bond trigger, I hear 3 days or so. Member. I'm thinking the RV hasn't gone yet because the dollar hasn't crashed yet. I thought that those two things would be simultaneous. Member. Hope we don't have to long to wait for the gold-backed USNs. Member. Still hearing the QFS is ready to go and running side by side with the SWIFT system. Member. Mark. My contact in Zimbabwe has confirmed that the diamond mines values are far more valuable than reported. Great news. Member. Fed meeting today. Rate cut, Powell speech. Member. January 1, 2025 new foreign currency standards go live for all currencies. Member. Citibank has a new branch that will work in foreign currency. They have 194 different kind of currency. Member. Hey Mark, do we have to pay transaction fees at redemption centers? Member. Does you gut think we will RV before or by Thanksgiving? Member. We need this to be a holiday season to remember. Member. Learning a lot of patience waiting for this RV. Member. Now let's get this party started. RV. Member. Anyone else excited about handling millionaire problems, for a change? I'm tired of broke problems. Member. I am feeling like this will be a beautiful 3-day weekend. The content in this podcast is for general and educational purposes only and not intended to provide any professional, financial or legal advice. Please consider everything discussed in MarkZ's opinion only. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.